If you're working in construction right now, doing 50, 60, maybe 65 hours a week, getting up before the sun and coming home after it's gone down, and you're thinking there's got to be more to life than just this, then this video is for you, mate. My name's Adam, and less than 2 years ago, I was on a building site just like you are right now. The same hard hat, the same steel toe caps, covered in shit every single day. I was doing the same thing you're doing right now, trading my time for money and hoping things would get better. But they never did, and the pay never went up fast enough. The hours never went down, and no matter how hard I worked. And I looked around at the guys who had been doing it for 20, 30 plus years, and I realized that that was gonna be me unless I did something different. So I did something different, and it changed everything. So in the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. How I went from construction sites to running a 7-figure business from my phone and my laptop, and how you can do the exact same thing without needing a degree, without followers, and without needing any tech skills. Just a phone, a laptop, and the willingness to put in the work. So stick around and don't skip a single second of this video, because I'm exposing absolutely everything. Let me describe your life to you right now, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. You wake up at 5:30, 6 a.m. every single morning. You drive 45 minutes to an hour to site in the dark. You work 8, 9, maybe 10 hours a day in the cold or the heat. You drive home exhausted and eat what's ever in the fridge. You sit on the sofa for an hour, then go to bed. And then you do it all over again tomorrow morning. Monday to Friday, sometimes Saturday too. Maybe even Sunday, fuck. And for what exactly, when you really think about it? 2.5, 3 grand a month after tax. Maybe 3.5 grand if you're extremely lucky and do overtime. And here's the thing that kills you the most. You're grafting harder than anyone you know, but you've got nothing to show for it. You can't save because the bills eat everything you earn. You can't travel because you've got no time off. You can't even go on a night out without checking your bank first. And the worst part is, when you look around you, you look at the blokes who've been doing this for 20, 30 years, and they're not even in a better position than you are. They're just more tired, more broken, and more stuck. That's not a career, mate. It's a trap. And deep down, you already know that. You feel like a robot just going through the motions every single day. Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat, like a machine that nobody actually values or cares about. Your boss tells you you're important to the team, but you know you'll be replaced by Monday if you left. And meanwhile, you're building houses you'll never afford to live in. You're building garages for blokes with 50 cars and 3 boats. You're making somebody else rich while you're barely getting by. Something's got to change, and you already know that. You see, I know what this feels like because I lived it myself. For 5 years, I was on site every single day, the same boots, the same hard hat, the same exhaustion every single morning. I remember sitting in my van at lunch thinking about my future. Is this really what the next 45 years look like for me? And I'd look at the older lads on site who have been there decades, great blokes, but they worked their entire lives doing honest work, but broken bodies, bad knees, and barely any savings to show for it. And I thought, that's gonna be me in 20 years, unless I find a way out of this cycle. So I started looking for online businesses, something different. First, I found Forex, and I lost money on that pretty quick. Then I looked at crypto, but it was too complicated to understand. And dropshipping, 8 months wasted. Somebody told me about SMA, sounded good, but I didn't want to make 300 cold calls a day. And then I discovered something completely different from all of that. Something that actually made sense for somebody like me. A skill that I could learn from my phone without needing an audience. That didn't need followers, and I didn't need to be some tech genius. I just needed to learn how to talk to people properly. And as a construction lad, I already knew how to do that. That's when everything changed for me and my life. Let me tell you about Casey, one of our 100 students who have changed their lives, because his story changes everything. Casey's story is the reason I know that this works for anyone. 9 months ago, Casey was sitting exactly where you are now. He was on the back end of a sales call just like this one, thinking, is this real or just another scam online? He was working a dead-end job in insurance, hating every single minute of it, making okay money, but with no real freedom and no progression whatsoever. No future he was excited about, and no way out that he could see. He decided to give it a go and committed fully. He learned the Skillstack and started with appointment setting. Within 3 months, he was making more than his day job. Within 6 months, he quit his 9 to 5 completely. And now, 9 months later, Casey's making over £15,000 every single month. He's not just a student anymore, he's my business partner. He helps with the coaching and he closes the calls for us. He went from being in your exact position to building a life most people spend their entire lives dreaming about. In 9 months, not 9 years, 9 fucking months. And here's the thing, that matters most about Casey's story. Casey isn't special, and he'd be the first one to tell you that. Neither am I. We're not smarter than you are, and we're not more talented than you either. We just have the information now that you don't have, and the courage to actually act on it. Now, if you've been looking into making money online for a while, you've probably tried some things already and been disappointed. Maybe you've tried Forex trading and lost a few grand. You copied some trades and thought online income is a scam. Maybe you tried SMMA and made 300 cold calls a day and got rejected constantly and thought, I'd rather just stay on site. Maybe you looked at crypto and watched a bunch of YouTube videos, got overwhelmed by the complexity of it and gave it all up. Or maybe you bought an online course from a guru, got handed 150 videos with no real support, no guidance, no one to ask questions, and left completely lost. And you felt more lost than when you started the entire thing. Here's the thing nobody tells you about any of this. It's not that online income doesn't work, because it clearly does. It's that you was given the wrong vehicle to get there. Forex is gambling, and you're copying trades, hoping the market goes your way. When it doesn't, you lose everything you put in overnight. SMMA is cold outreach with 300 calls a day just to get one singular client. It's basically just another 9 to 5, but with way more rejection. Crypto is speculation, and you're betting on something you don't even understand. And courses are just information dumps with no real accountability or support, and nobody making sure you actually succeed with it. What you need is something skill-based that you can control, something you can learn and build over time, something where the income can't be taken away by a market crash. That's what I'm going to show you right now. What I teach is a 3-stage Skillstack system. It's designed so you can start from absolutely zero while you still work your 9 to 5. You don't need no audience, no followers, and no tech skills at all. Just your phone is all you need to start. Stage 1 is appointment setting, and this is the foundation of absolutely everything. You learn how to book qualified meetings for real businesses through warm inbound leads, not cold calling random strangers. We can place you directly into an existing business that needs your help if you choose to go with our placement packages. Businesses that already have leads coming in every single day. Your job is to turn those leads into booked calls, and you get paid for every single appointment you set. Within the first 1 to 3 months, you could be making 1 to 3.5k per month just from appointment setting alone with one client without any other online income streams. Stage 2 is social media management or setter management, which adds reoccurring revenue. Once you've proven you can book appointments consistently, you can choose to go into social media management or move into setter management as a second income stream on top. You manage social media for businesses on a monthly retainer, 1 to 2,000 per client per month reoccurring. So now you've got 2 income streams working together. Appointment setting plus social media management retainers or setter management combined together. That's 5 to 7.5 thousand a month coming in. Now stage 3 is the monetization phase, and this is where things get exciting. This is where you either build your own offer or become an affiliate. You can become an affiliate for other high ticket programs that pay well. This is where your income becomes completely uncapped. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, even £100,000 a month. Think about where I am now. Think about where Casey is. Casey went through all 3 stages in just 9 months. Now he makes 15 grand a month as my business partner. Gino was working construction, making 5 grand per month with no room to scale. He now makes 8k a month while managing a team of setters while he travels the world. Callum makes an extra £750 a week on top of working his 9 to 5 in the city. Or Chester, who quit his job just 2 weeks into the Skillstack system. Or Lewis, who now makes over £50,000 per month. Or Alfie, who also did the full system, who now makes $15,000 to $20,000 per month. And hundreds of others who have packed in their 9 to 5 jobs and built income online through this Skillstack. The beauty of this system is you're not stuck at one stage. You're constantly leveling up and adding more income streams. So your income grows as you grow as a person. So what do you actually get when you join this program? This is not an online course, and I have to be clear about that. There's no 150 videos dumped on you and told to figure out alone. This is a mentorship, and that's completely different. Here's exactly what's included when you come on board. Number 1, you get the opportunity to be placed into an appointment setting role immediately if you decide to go down that placement package. You step straight into a business already performing and start earning within your first couple of months. Number 2, you get weekly group calls with the entire coaching team. Every single week, we get on a live call together to go through progress. We'll go through implementation strategy and questions you have. This isn't pre-recorded content you watch alone at midnight. This is live coaching with me, Casey, Gino, and the entire team. Number 3, you get direct WhatsApp access to all of us. You get direct access to me, Casey, and Gino personally. When you're stuck, you message us and we get back to you. When you need help, we sort it out. 9 out of 10 times, somebody in the community has already been exactly where you are, and they can help you get through it immediately without even needing a call. Number 4, You get a personalized roadmap built for your life based on how many hours you can commit each week realistically. If you get 1 hour a day, we build a roadmap around that. If you get 5 hours a day, we'll build a completely different roadmap. If customized to your life, not a one-size-fits-all template. Number 5, you get access to a vetted community of serious people, not a group chat full of complainers who never do any work. Every person in this community was vetted on a sales call first. Everyone is serious and everyone is fully committed to this, and everyone wants everyone else to win, and that's what changes everything. So here's where you're at right now. You got 2 options and only you can choose. Option 1 is you close this video and you go back to scrolling, and 6 months from now you're still on site doing the exact same thing, still doing 50, 60 hours a week for the same pay, still making 2.5, 3 grand a month after tax, still checking your bank before every night out, still watching your years go by without nothing changing. Nothing changes because nothing changed, and that's the truth. Or there's option 2. You book a free call with my team today. We'll jump on a 45-minute call and have a real conversation. We'll talk about where you're at right now in your life, where you want to be in 6 to 12 months time, and whether this is the right fit for you specifically. If it is, we'll show you the exact path immediately. If it's not a good fit, then we'll tell you straight up. We're not going to pressure you into anything whatsoever. We've even turned people away because they weren't ready, because we only want to work with people who are genuinely serious about changing their life. Now, this call is completely free and there's no catch. We use Stripe, the most secure payment processor in the world, and we use Klarna, which you can't get if you're a scam company, and we vet every single person on a call first. So click the button below and book your free call today, and let's see if we can actually help you build a life you actually want. Once you book the call, you'll be redirected to the confirmation page. Let me be clear, your call is still not confirmed. You need to open your email and confirm it with Casey. After that, there's a handful of videos on the confirmation page that I want you to go through. There's loads of client case studies who have all started in the exact same position as you, and I want you to watch them all before you take the call. Don't show up blind, show up prepared, and the most important thing, do not let me down and waste our time. Please don't book a call if you're not going to show up and not take it seriously. I hope this helped, and hopefully, boys, I will see you on the other side. Don't let me down.